Hey guys, welcome back once again. For those of you new here, hello and welcome. My name is Evie and today we are playing some more Planet Zoo finally. Now it may not have seemed like a big gap for you, but I have recently started a new job and I haven't touched this game in like 2 weeks. I know, the shock, the horror. So I do apologize, there was a couple of videos missing on my schedule, but we should be back in the swing of things now. I did film the first part of this kind of series, I'm gonna say close to a month ago. It felt like a lifetime ago. So I kind of had put this on the back burner and I was like, oh, do I want to continue with it? Do I not want to continue with it? But I sat down today and actually said, you know what, let's just play around. So that's exactly what I did and I came up with this bad boy. Now this got my creativity flowing. I'm not gonna lie to yous, I wouldn't do that to yous. But playing around with these pieces, I'm not one to be able to look at just like a wooden bit and be like, hey, I think I know what I want to build with that. But when it's just mashing a whole heap of ruins together, I can kind of vibe with that. So that's exactly what we're doing today. We're just vibing with the ruined bits and just creating this really fun and funky kind of walk through llama habitat. Now, even when I was editing this, well, I'm currently editing this, right now I should say, I have seen some things that I do want to kind of tweak in this enclosure already. I feel like I want to make it a little bit more closed off so you can't really see the entire enclosure as you walk in. But other than that, I am pretty happy with how this turned out. I mean, it ticks all of my boxes. It's got a lot of plants, it's got a lot of rocks, and it does in fact have a waterfall because you know I've got no self-control and your girl has to have a waterfall in pretty much every enclosure, if not two. So there is a possibility of me adding another one. Look, just don't be surprised. But I just have so much fun doing this. I missed it. I have missed it, indeed I have. Now please don't pay any attention to the starving facilities. I'm not taking any notice of them at the moment. They are just merely to serve the purpose of getting the... I was gonna keep it a surprise, but I say this every time. You guys know exactly what it is prior to clicking on this video. Llamas. The llama ding-dongs. Those bad boys. They are what we're throwing in this habitat at the moment. I do believe in an update they did make it so you can actually have them as a walk-through animal. Previously, I think when they first came out, you could not have them as guests entering the habitat, which was a big sad. So I am very happy with that change because that allowed me to create this masterpiece. But over here, you can just see me creating kind of like a ruined room or a subsection of this kind of entire ruins that I will keep for the little llama house. It's where they're going to sleep, it's where their bedding's going to be, and just where they can have some shelter. It's right near the keeper hut as well, so it's nice and convenient for the vet and stuff to get to as well. You can see here I'm building the waterfall. Now don't judge me too harshly, it's the first time building a waterfall in a fair while and you can see the little black dots. They're infuriating, you can see them. I will fix them at a later date. Don't come for me in the comments, but again I can't stop you from coming for me in the comments. You know, I do need to throw some rocks in and try and hide those little black dots ever so slightly. But I do put in, I think it's 4 llamas to begin with. I will add some more later. You will see 4 to begin with and then one of them gets pregnant and I'm like, wait, why don't I just throw in lots more? How many can they have? They can have 30 males and 30 females, I swear. That is a huge herd of llamas. So we might be adding more, we might not, we'll see how it goes. But if you guys do want to see some of the cutest baby llamas you've ever seen in your entire life, feel free to stick around to the end. I've got some very nice footage of of a cute little baby llama. But again, okay, back on the topic of llamas, because lo and behold, that's what this video is about. There is one of the funniest pictures. I don't know who at Frontier takes the pictures to put in the Zoopedia, but my god, I feel like we noticed it on one of my friends' stream. I think it was Chip's stream. If you're listening, Chip, I think you'll remember the extra thick llama. It's just like a booty pic of the llama. I will put it up on the screen now. It is actually hilarious, I swear. I don't know who at Frontier's job it was to take pictures, but my god, they did it so well. Like, oh, chef kiss, stunning, 10 out of 10, booty pic of a llama. But you can see here, I just thought the ground was just a little bit too flat. I think that is something that I need to get in the habit of, is just tweaking the terrain ever so slightly before I start kind of placing everything else down around it, as I end up getting a little bit stuck with creating some loops and swoops of the actual nice curving landscape, you know? Now, again, you will see me stop and start things several times. I apologize. It's my weakness. I can never sit down and say, this is exactly how I want something to look. I get down, I put all the stuff in front of me, and I'm like, you know what? I think I want a couple of little elephant ear plants there. I think I want some Swiss cheese plants there. I want a palm tree there. And then 5 minutes later, I do it again because I realized I didn't put enough the first time. So you will see me just chopping and changing some things. It's just the way my brain works. So if you guys get frustrated by that, this may not be the video for you. But again, I love placing rocks. I watched one of Rudy Renkemel's videos the other day. I feel like maybe it was rock placement. I'm not too sure. I will leave it linked down below though if you are interested in checking it out. I'd always seen people lower rocks into the ground and then move them at that lowered spot, and I could not figure out how to do it. Mainly because I didn't even try and look. But there is literally a button that says do not align to surface, or align to surface, and you just gotta untick it. And it allows you to move the rocks around while they're sunk into the ground. Game changer. Don't know how I survived prior to this. It has made my life so much easier. It's a game changer. If you haven't already done it, do it. Simples. I try and create a roof for this area because I'm like, I want it to look like it's part of the ruins. I want it to fit. So I thought maybe like a thatched roof, that's I think more the correct term, would look nice. I couldn't get these pieces to work together nice. I don't know if I was just using the wrong bits or what. Maybe the corner, like rounded corners aren't meant to go with just the straight bits. It just was not working for me. And I thought I'd cut it out, but I was like, I think I like seeing when people fail at something and then change their mind. It gives me a little bit more peace of mind knowing that my failures are normal, you know? So you can see here, I'm like, yeah, maybe, it'll be fine. And then I take it over there and I say, Der Skorsten, that is filthy, no thank you, nasty, get this out of here. After all of my hard work, it took like 5 minutes to do. It really wasn't a big deal, but I'm like, hey, what am I gonna do instead? I put my thinking cap on, that's what I did. I took those little square bits, they're not even that little. They look little here, only because I'm just so zoomed out, but later I end up covering a bin with them and it's like the full size of a bin. It's huge. But I just create this nice little gold and sandstone? I don't know what the other type of stone is. Little roof pattern. And I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I wasn't expecting it to be anything that nice. It's pretty simple and it's just a circular roof. Pretty chill, nothing too fancy about it, but adding that little bit of gold flair to it, I feel like really made it pop. Pretty happy. Happy with how it turned out. But yeah, you'll see me make many more rounded roofs. I feel like they just look really fancy and it's not much work. But I just go ahead and actually kind of crumble it up and make it look like it's part of the ruins, even though it really wouldn't be because it makes no sense to where it is, but it looked like it fit okay. So I made it work. But I think I might nearly leave the voiceover here. I feel like I've kind of covered it all. I'll let you guys just relax in peace and watch me place. I'm gonna say close to 7 million plants because I go a little bit ham in a little bit and you will see what I'm talking about. I actually think I might be about to start it now. But yeah, there's a lot of plants in this. This build is probably not ideal for somebody whose PC is a little bit on the less specky side because I do think I do have a lot of bits in here. I mean, that roof in itself, I don't even want to know how many pieces that is. It's a lot. But I always look at it and I'm like, oh yeah, that's enough foliage. And then I turn around and I look at something else and I look back and I say, that's nowhere near enough foliage. So you will see me just, yeah, absolutely spam the plants. But okay, I said I was gonna go, I'm gonna let you listen to this in peace. I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of this speed build, and there will be some cinematic shots at the end. If you do just want to see those, I will of course leave the timestamp down below for you guys just to jump straight to that. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have made it this far, you guys are the real MVPs here. Let me know which animal you guys would like to see me do next. What have we got? The jaguar, the anteater, the capuchin monkeys. I might even throw in the tapir because I do think they fall into the South American category, even though they aren't technically part of the DLC. But I'd love to have you guys input. Let me know any ideas that you guys have for this zoo, as well as I love to hear everyone's suggestions. But thank you guys so much once again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!